attempt to gaslight everybody into the opposition of this truth builds resentment. And it's that resentment that you have to deal with. And it's you have done it to yourself.
This is really good. This guy here, here's Piers Morgan. And he has some pretty good guests on sometimes. And this guy here, he's pulling no punches. This was reposted by Elon Musk, by the way. So let's take a peek here. He is just laying down the law on the trans ideology. And this lady down here, who is, I believe, a victim of the woke mind virus, she's not liking it. She's got a pretty miserable face there, in fact. Anyway, let's take a look.
People are done with the trans thing. They've had enough of it. This whole, they're just kind of regular people like you and me, but happen to dress up like with. No, that's not really what's going on. You've unleashed an entire fleet of mentally ill lunatics on the public, and now we have to deal with the fallout of it. We have to deal with having to deal with these people on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people are sick of it. This guy is just echoing the thing which is in a lot of our minds, which is that, hey, we're kind of tired of these mentally ill lunatics on our streets. We really are.
Ava?
I find that really frightening. I mean, why would you say someone was mentally ill because they feel they were born in the wrong body? I mean, does that give you pleasure or joy?
So here we have the cynical moralizing and appeals to emotion, as if you're a bad person for not pretending to believe things that are just obviously false. And yes, thinking that you're something that you're definitely not is a sign of mental illness.
To just stamp down on someone's, personhood. What's the intent here?
Do you value truth?
Because of course I value truth, yeah.
Good. Then here's what's true. What's true is that if you're a man, you can't be a woman. And if you're a woman, you can't be a man. That's what's true.
I don't think it's helpful to get into
Hang on. I'll let you talk, but let me finish.
Well, she doesn't think it's helpful to get into reality. It's a major problem with the modern woke mind virus progressive ideology. Reality tends to get in the way.
Attempt to gaslight everybody into the opposition of this truth builds resentment. And it's that resentment that you have to deal with. And it's you have done it to yourself. Like most of these things, the left does it to themselves. It's very obvious. People are not going to accept this. The trans agenda has stalled, and it stalled out the LGBTQ agenda with it because you're trying to gaslight people into something which is obviously not true.
Yes, resentment for what? Resentment for demanding that people pretend to believe things that they know are not true. Resentment for people demanding that they have dominion over your own conscience. That's the resentment. Resentment for being called names for accurately describing reality. That's the resentment he's talking about there. And she looks just as dumb as she sounds too, doesn't she? 100%. That's also reality. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.